Hello, you're live. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon from wherever you are watching us today. I'm Aisha Rashid, your host tonight, and I have a wonderful guest from all the way from UK, and she is here for the first time in my page, and I'm very excited to meet her, to talk to her, to learn from her, and to ask her about her journey to start this digital business. And so the people who are watching us live and who will watch the replay, do let me know from where you are tuning in, and do let us know if you have any question about the business. We will try to cover it up here. If not today, we will cover it up in other live. So without any further ado, I'm going to ask Daphne. Daphne, thank you so much for your time for being here. And how are you? How have been doing?
Hi, Aisha. Good evening, and good evening to the viewers. I'm doing great. Thank you. I'm glad to see you got the memo to also put on your purple top for this live today.
Yes.
Great to
Yeah.
be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Daphne, for your time. So, Daphne, I want to know about you. So, give me a little bit of your intro, then I'm going to ask you some questions about the business.
Okay. Thank you so much. As you have said, I am Daphne, originally from South Africa, based in the UK. I came here as a registered nurse to work as a registered nurse, and now I am a proud digital business owner. I'm a mother, and I am loving my journey in this business.
Wow. I think I have someone from South Africa for the first time in my page.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Hopefully, one of many to come.
Yep. Yep. So, Daphne, I have a question for you. I usually ask the questions based on our leads who wants to inquire about the business. They have a lot of question, and so one of my question is, let me just put it in the screen. So the question is, what inspired you to start the digital business, and how did you take the first steps? So since you are a registered nurse, you are a very busy person, a busy mom, and in despite of that, you decided to start a digital business. So let us hear about your journey.
Oh, thank you for this great question, Aisha, because this is actually my why I started the business. There were many other small reasons, but for me, the straw that broke the camel's back. As a registered nurse, someone that's lived, breathed ICU for so many years, looking after people, taking care of others that were so unwell for many years, there came a time in my life where a loved one took ill, and I was still doing this ICU work, which I love very much. And at that point, I found myself confronted with a dilemma where I had to choose between being with them to help take care of them in their time of need, but then that would have also meant I needed to leave my work, and I wouldn't be able to have the money to pay for their medical bills. So that kind of left me feeling really raw inside, because I could just see how what good care I was offering to others, which I may call strangers, although they are people under my care, but really they were strangers. And I couldn't afford my loved one the same level of care and expertise. They didn't know what a goodness I am, even in their time of need, just because of the financial constraints. And their passing on led me to a point of a really deep reflection where I had to really sit and weigh my choices as to how could I have been with them and my income not stopped. And then I started embarking on a journey on looking for alternative ways how to earn money. I started listening and watching wealth development podcasts. I mean, I say this, I'm already in real estate, but it's not at a stage where it could afford me that luxury as a real estate investor. So I wanted something that would really, really free me up completely. And thankfully, I came across an ad during one of those podcasts. I came across an ad about this business and I knew it was talking to me. I didn't hesitate and I've not looked back. I'm very grateful for the flexibility. So, in short, I'm trying to say what inspired me was the need for flexibility. I wanted flexibility that would not affect my ability to earn. And I found it online in this business.
So wonderful story. I want to also know, how did you take your first step? Like, what was the first steps to start the journey?
All right, because I said it was, I was listening to a podcast and this was an ad on YouTube and I was driving. So I didn't want to lose this ad. Although I didn't see, I knew it was talking to me. So I quickly exited the YouTube page so I could reach my destination and I could put my information on that person's page. So when I got to my destination about 45 minutes later, thankfully the page had not refreshed and I was able to continue with the ad and put in my details. So they sent me an email. I started getting automated emails that were educating me about the journey. And there was also where I could reach her for a coaching call. At this point, obviously, I had watched a bit of the videos, I had questions of my own, and we got in touch and we started exchanging WhatsApp numbers. She happened to be a pharmacist, also based in the UK. She's from Africa. So that was something that I found quite relatable. And that got me hooked onto her. So, yeah, we started making contact. So, those were my first few steps to get in touch with her. And I paid the fee that needed to be paid, the minimal fee that needed to be paid to access the full information. And like I just say, the rest is history.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, the people who are listening to us, or who will, relate to your story, they will understand that journey is to start the business is very easy. Just you have to log in with your name and email. That's it, and then the system is doing the rest for on behalf of us. So you will get a business webinar where they will explain everything, and if that interests you, then you will go for the sign up money, which is very, very, very nominal. And exactly by that paying that fee, then you will get the full access of the business, like with which companies we are affiliated with, what's our commission plan, and all that total A to Z of the business information you will know. And if that interests you, then you will go further ahead. If not, you will have 30 days to get the money back.
The
That's a
refund.
wonderful, yeah, refund. That's a wonderful business pattern. So, Daphne, I want to ask you another question. Like, what advice would you like to give someone who is working long hours like you, nurses or other busy professional who want to build more flexibility through an online business? Because we hear a lot of nurses we have in our platform, a lot of doctors, yeah, we have a lot of professions in our platform, as well as stay-at-home moms and
Mhm.
PhD students, researchers, you just name them, whatever profession. Yeah, we have a lot of them. But those who are watching us and still thinking that I work for 2, 3 job, I don't have time, I'm a full-time mom, I'm full-time, I have my full-time job, and then how I will do that business. Please, if you had give them some advice.
Hmm. Um, we live in an era that is just busy for everyone. Whether you're a stay at home mom, whether you're a working professional or a student, life is busy for everyone. Let's be honest. And it's not about to get better unless we change something and start to free ourselves up from some of those entrapments. As a registered nurse, I had a full time job, I had an agency work, I had many other places. If you could see my text submission for employment, maybe for 2023, 22, it's so many employers. And you have to look and think, where did you even get the time to do this? But to that person that feels like you're so busy, you don't even have the time to build a business, there is no better time. In fact, this business is for you, all the more reason to build. Just because now you have the luxury of a job to even fund your business. That's what I did, to channel some of your income, your salary, into a business. You cannot say, I can't start a business because I do not have the funds. You are privileged enough to have a job that you can use to finance your business, that you're going to scale up and build and work. The beauty of it is something you can scale up anywhere around the globe. Someone like myself, all I wanted was geographical freedom, time flexibility, which is what this business is offering me. Coupled with the fact that the training that you get from this business, how fast or how slow you work on it, depends entirely on your schedule. It's designed to work around your lifestyle. If you can afford to spare an hour a day to work on it, good for you. Maximize your time optimally. It teaches you to be a good manager of time. You stop doing the doomsday scrolling and just scrolling for the sake of scrolling. You channel your time so meaningfully. If you have 2 hours, good for you. 3 hours. As for me, in the beginning, I was just telling Aisha earlier on, I started the business at a time when I had a visitor from home. And I wanted to be fully present in that holiday experience for a good 6 to 7 weeks. I didn't touch the business. For that time, it just laid in the back burner. But as soon as they left, I put all my energy into it. And I think I would say I would spend about 3 hours or so a day initially. And these days it seems like it's a bit less because maybe I've mastered some of the skills, I've done some of the things that I need to do, and I'm focusing on different things building my business. But initially, like anything else, be willing to invest a little bit of time. This is your future. This is not something you're trying to do as a side gig, or it starts off as a side hustle, but eventually, as we can see, Aisha, in our community, it ends up being your main hustle, right? People are retiring early, prematurely, thanks to this business, or even people like myself scaling back on the nursing hours because there is this backup now that I can fall on. So it's a privilege. It's a gold mine, as some people call it now, industry.
Thank you so much. So people who are busy in profession or other things still can do this business from the comfort of their home. And I will tell some of the best part of it. I started this business. I did not have any job experience. I never had job in my life. So I
Wow.
started this business as a new immigrant when I came to Canada. Just in 6 months, I started the business. Why? Because I saw the flexibility, I saw the legitimacy, I saw the training side, that how they trained up to start this business. So for me, it was like a business in a box.
It is.
And I'm a kind of person that I love to just go on the go type person. So for me, it's a portable business. I can take my business, I can carry it wherever I go. So it's not bothering me since I'm a mother of teens. So my first priority was my children, how they are coping up in a new country, in a new culture. Montreal is a French oriented city. So new language, they were my
Mm.
first priority. So this business came to me as such a blessing from the God that I can do it from home, and in the same time I can take care of my family, I can take care of my kids, I can cook for them their favorite meal. They don't have to rely on the junk food. I'm totally someone who's against the junk
Yeah.
food. So this business is a blessing for a lot of person like me, not only me. When you will pay the second step, then you will get to see the international community where you can talk to anyone inside the business. You will see people from all over the world, from all walk of life, all professions are doing this business. So who those who are interested, we have our website here below our picture. You can just go there and have your name and email registered, so, and see the full picture of the business. So thank you, Daphne, very much for your time, for your for sharing your journey with us, and I wish you all the very best. You are very new to the business, but you took this leap of faith and started the business. You have your full faith on God and started the business. You saw the insight of the business. That's how you got into the business. So thank you so much, Daphne, for your time, and the audience who are watching us live and who will watch the replay later. Thank you very much for watching it. And if you have any question, please drop it in the chat box. We will try to fill it up as much as we can. So that's it, Daphne. Thank you
Thank you
and
so
bye.
much for your time, Aisha. All the best. It's been wonderful. Thank you.